What's good with y'all YouTubers? Welcome to the Ancient Mysteries and Investigations. Y'all make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you like the energy. If you enjoy the content, be greatly appreciated. If you want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. All right. This one I resonate with everybody, so you got to keep that in mind. All right. Yeah, this one I resonate with everybody, so you got to keep that in mind. So what's going on here for the collective for November 2022? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, let's go ahead and protect my energy as I channel these energies and messages here. What's going on with November 2022 for the collective? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead and protect my energy, Archangel Michael, and shield my energy. While I do this read, there we go with that Empress again. Something very significant about Libra or Taurus here. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. The Wheel of Fortune, there's some type of change that's occurring. Some type of shift, a universal shift. Two of Cups is here. That's a good energy. A lot of you are going to be meeting somebody that you met 1 to 2 years ago. The Ten of Wands. So somebody's carrying a lot of burdens here. 8 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. Somebody is mentally exhausted to the point to where they're just, I'm hearing giving up. Not giving up on their life, but I'm definitely getting that this individual's been pushing way too much here. Like that, bro, what they think this is? They trying to push a freight train? You know what I'm saying? That's just like somebody going up behind a freight train, trying to move a damn freight train. Nah, man, you can't be doing that. What you think is going to happen? It ain't going to go nowhere. All it's going to do is head for a collapse with the 4 of Swords. You know what I'm saying? They think this is a Hulk. They think they're the Hulk. They're going to turn into the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not about to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm seeing somebody getting hella agitated. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's not let the Irish and German parts amp up at me, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm literally getting a vision of somebody trying to push a freight train with their body. It's like they're giving it all they got like that when they know it ain't going to go anywhere. With the 8 of Swords here. Somebody's legitimately I'm getting somebody trying to push something against the universe. Remember how I've been telling y'all when I've been standing by the water? How the river got its own flow of current, and if you try to fight that current, you ain't gonna win. That current gonna win. It's gonna put you right on your backside, like you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that saying womp womp womp. That's somebody thought that they could fight against something here. Okay, this don't have to be you, but the energy that I'm getting with the Ten of Wands here, like this is a heavy load here. Somebody has been carrying a lot of burdens and has been doing with their mental here. Somebody's been mentally trying to control the situation until it headed for some type of collapse here. Which will represent they try to push up against the situation as if they were some type of Hulk trying to move a freight train. You know how heavy a freight train is? You're not about to move that, bro. I'm telling you, I'm talking about the whole train, the engines and the box cars. Everything that's connected to that train. The tanks and all that. Like, you know how they got the boxes and stuff, the freight. That's what I mean, the freight that's connected to the engine. I'm literally seeing somebody, that's exactly what I got in my vision. Somebody trying to push a freight train. You ain't going to move that, bro. All it's going to do is stay at one spot like that, and all it's going to do is head for a collapse with the 4 of Swords here, which will represent mentally being exhausted and exhausting them when it comes to their creativity too here. But I'm also getting with the 10 of Swords reversed. And there's something that's going to be ending. There's going to be some type of peace here, peace of mind that somebody's going to be regaining over a situation. Something very significant about a peace of mind here. That's what I'm getting. The 5 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's not doing too well. A lot of you out there could have been pushing against a situation, but come to find out that it was just your mind that was doing this to you, and it could have left you emotionally devastated. like emotionally drained. I'm getting a lot of emotional draining energy. Somebody has definitely been upset here. But I'm getting that this 5 is going to be some type of ending to some type of Ten of Swords reversed. This is to do with the mentality. Somebody has literally trapped themselves in a situation mentally. And I'm seeing some type of release here, but this is some negative energy. 10 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups. That's what I'm getting. After the 5 of Cups, we have the 5 of Wands here. Remember what I told you about somebody fighting against something? The King of Wands reversed. Somebody tried to control something. Then we got the 10 of Cups here. Somebody definitely tried to control something. The World reversed. So it's like something is not over here. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. There's a lot of conflict going on here. The 7 of Cups reversed. A lot of you are starting to come out your head. Yeah, you're receiving a different perspective on the situation. The Page of Wands. The 6 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a changed perspective here. I'm just hearing somebody is being put in time out. Because they've been trying to do way too much here with the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups. And we have 55 here, 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands. What I'm getting is possibly this individual try to bring some type of negative change your way. But yet the minute they was trying to do that, they was trying to do it with some type of manipulation. And yet it's going right back to them. So everything that somebody has been doing is going right back to them. And yet you're starting to see it for what it really is right here with the 7 of Cups reversed and the Hangman. There's some type of spiritual awakening that's happening here. And we have the 2 of Cups. So some of you may be reconciling with somebody. You may be hearing from somebody after you moved on. There may be a lot of drama in another connection. So there may have been a lot of drama in another connection. Here's what I'm getting. And there's something that's not over between you and somebody else. Somebody is still in love with somebody with the Queen of Cups here. So I'm definitely getting that somebody is still in love with you even though you're moving on. They feel like a cycle hasn't completed here. They feel like something is not over with you. Even though you may be moving on. You may unexpectedly hear a message from this person or get a message from this person. And they may be talking to you about this 10 of Cups. Or some of you out there just moving on to a new person. Somebody that's spiritually awakened here. And this individual is trapped in a toxic connection. And you're trusting your intuition to move on because you know that there's not going to be no stability here. Because this individual may have tried to involve you with them being in a connection, but yet they wanted you to wait around until they was done, good and ready and done with this other person. That's what I call unfairness to a connection right there. That's what I call a lack of self-respect, but you didn't have that though. You had all the respect in the world to leave this situation alone because you trusted your intuition to keep on moving. Even though it may have been hard at one time, that's because you had genuine feelings for this individual, but yet you healed that. You healed that way you can move forward. And I'm seeing that a lot of you out there moving forward. And I'm also getting you're moving on to somebody new and better. You're moving on to bigger and better things here. The 10 of Cups in the mid part of the spread. You will have that happy family that you always ever want. I'm also getting that you may meet somebody that may be going through a rough patch in their life when it comes to a connection that they may be in. I hate to say it like that, but I'm going to speak the truth. So I'm also getting that you may meet your real person that you're going to have a forever with. Somebody that was already with somebody else, but yet they could be going through a divorce at the time that you meet this individual. So they're going to be getting out of a connection while this individual right here try to keep you strung along and yet was dealing with this other person and yet trying to laugh at you in your face right here, but yet it's backfiring. This individual is in a lot of drama with this individual, but yet you are moving on. Your spirit, you listen to your spirit guides. And it's like you untrapped yourself from the situation and yet they feel trapped They feel trapped in a connection that they're really not happy in, and yet they woke up a little too late. Here's what I'm getting. Okay. Hold on, y'all. So they definitely woke up a little too late. Okay. Yeah, it's like somebody has finally came out their head, but it's a little too late for that. You're moving on to bigger and better things is what I'm hearing. It's like I said, you could be meeting somebody that may be a new person that you could have met 1 or 2 years ago. Somebody could have just had a newborn and this other connection. Something very significant about dreams too here. You could have recently dreamed about a person that you met 1 or 2 years ago and you never was in a relationship with them. You never was even friends with them. That may be the person you end up marrying and being with, even though somebody may have had a newborn. Something about a newborn here, because I'm looking at the Queen of Cups, and then we got that baby hiding underneath that chair right there. They may have had a boy. Page of Wands may be a boy. They may have had a boy. But there's also, we got 2 people right here. We got 2 people right here dancing around. They may have a boy, but you may end up having twins as girls with this individual. They may have brunette hair. You may have brunette hair. This could also be 2 boys. Some of you are receiving signals from a real twin flame that may be in another connection that's not this person. Somebody that you wasn't even friends with, but you definitely had eye-to-eye contact with them at one time. You could have met them while drinking or at some type of bar or something. They could have served you a drink or something like that. Or they could have been working behind a bar. I'm telling you, I picked this up a while back. There's a strong telepathic, something about your dream state. You connected to somebody in the dream world right here. That was a sign from God to let you know who is your match here. Even though they may be in a connection, I don't really see that connection going anywhere. See, people automatically think this is the Matrix way of thinking. Just because you are in a connection or you may be married or you may have a lot of money don't mean that they're going to be forever. If it's not your match, it's not your match. Sometimes the universe will shake things up very unexpectedly and draw you and somebody together that you never thought that you would be with. They can have a happy wedding. They could be happy. But what is that individual, what's going on the inside? See, this is why things are never set in stone when it comes to the universal shifts out there. That's why I always tell y'all, be prepared for somebody to leave. Be prepared. Because when you're emotionally independent and financially independent, you ain't going to be worried about none of that. That's what I told y'all in my last video. I'm going to set it to you right here, really raw. Anytime you're ready to leave, there's that door. Same thing goes for me. I'll leave anytime I'm pleased. Anytime I please. But when I'm with somebody, I'm going to be with them. You know what I'm saying? You and this individual going to end up together here. Whoever this person is, could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, don't have to be. But I'm definitely getting that you receive some type of dream or some type of telepathic dream here of somebody that may be in another connection with the 10 of Pentacles reversed. But I don't really see that going anywhere. You and this individual may be ending up, like you may live next to each other, but you may end up moving far away. Somebody smiling on me other than that camera. I don't know if for some of y'all that you met this person and you're emotionally satisfied with that. There's a lot of smiles going on here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the smiles on these individuals' faces. This is somebody that you're going to be highly compatible with. There's telepathy going on here between you and a person that you met 1 or 2 years ago that possibly could have been some type of drink service or wanted to serve you a drink. Look at these wings. Don't these wings look identical? Don't these individuals have a lot of similarities? Don't they kind of look like twins? There's a slight difference here, but look at the way they look. And look at the way these wings look. And this is above y'all head. You had a dream about this person. You had a dream about your twin. You somewhat eerily look like this individual from 1 to 2 years ago that you met possibly close by. Is what I'm getting. But there's a difference in the eye color is what I'm getting. One may have brown eyes, may have green or blue. There's a slight difference here, but y'all could hold some similarities. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, a lot of you out there are having a changed perspective that all that this type of connection was doing that you was in at one time kept you stuck. Okay? I keep getting somebody smiling, man. Somebody's out there. They're happy. They're happy. And I'm also getting a sense of a kundalini awakening. This is kundalini coming up from the base of the spine and reaching the crown chakra. It's doing like this, like that, until they connect like that. I'm telling you. Some type of kundalini activation has happened here from the base of the spine. And what it does is it spins in a spiral like that until it hits each other. I'm telling you. Something about somebody's dream state. You got the Four of Swords here, right? And you got the Ten of Cups. While you were sleeping, you could have dreamed of somebody right here. That was a message. Pay attention to your dreams. I don't have the moon card here. It definitely wasn't a deceptive dream either. If some of you out there has been experiencing burning in your crown, so you may have thought it was this old person. It's not. It's somebody else. It's somebody else. If you've seen the word twin, or if you felt like some type of intense body heat, your dream, something about somebody could have said twin in that dream. You could have had an identical dream here between you and this individual. Y'all could have had some type of identical dream. This is trying to give you a sign on who your real person is here. I don't know if they're paying attention to you. I don't know if this individual is paying attention to you, but this is somebody that you haven't had no romantic interest in. Same for them towards you in the past. You wasn't even friends. You didn't even get this individual's number or add them on Facebook or none of that. Bro, if this is the person that you end up with, that's usually how it happens, bro. I'm telling you. Somebody that you would never in your lifetime expect to be with. Some of you out there could have gave up on people that you live around because they're not psychologically intelligent like you are on that psychological level. They're not spiritually awakened. They're not curious. Like, I'm getting at you, somebody that loves mystery. You love somebody that's very curious. Somebody that you could talk to that's very into a conversation. That could get into a conversation and actually look at you with Pearson look like that. Like, as I say, hey, I'm paying attention. Not that just going to just sit there on their damn phone and ignore you when you're talking to them or act like whatever you're talking about don't matter. Nah, bro, you need somebody that's compatible with you. And I'm also getting this individual may be highly intrigued by what you do for your hobbies. Like you very mysterious and unexpected. Like you're very impulsive. You have you have an impulsive nature here. Like every time, if they are watching, every time they see you, like you just do things that's very random. They like that. It keeps their interest levels high. This may be a water sign. This also may be an air sign too. right here that you could have dreamed of. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And we got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you could have dreamed about a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could have dreamed about you right here. And there's air right here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is somebody that is not looking to stab you in the back right here. I'm also getting when the whole community was against you, you possibly didn't have something about this individual didn't bother you with that type of betrayal here. They weren't one of these ones that was in that community betraying you right here. So you have definitely dealt with some type of unawakened community, but they wasn't one of the ones that was backstabbing you. And whoever is in this community that wasn't involved in that, that's your match. It's somebody that lives close by you. It's not somebody from afar. It's definitely not somebody from afar. This is all about long distance. It's somebody that's close in your vicinity here. Your dreams are starting to uncover. You're starting to see through signs out there that glitches after all this manipulation was done. The universe is literally tricking this other person for trying to continuously trying to manipulate and trying to manifest synchronicity. But it's like there's some type of trickery and some type of massive change that's bringing about somebody that is, they definitely feel like they're pushing a freight train. Somebody's getting stopped from playing in your energy here. That's what I'm getting. With some type of manipulation. Somebody's getting stopped from playing in your energy. You clearly have woken up. And I'm also getting that you could have had a very intense dream of somebody. And there was nothing but happiness, laughter in that dream. They could have had the same dream of you. I'll tell you, bro, you're going to end up with this person. The Ten of Cups here, that was a spiritual sign. If you've been experiencing burning, you may have thought there was this other person right here. That was in this other connection that they kept on staying in and trying to trick you with some type of manipulation. The spirit realm was trying to give you a message here. Okay? So the universe and your angels was trying to give you a message of the truth right here on why you've been experiencing this burning. It's not coming from this individual that was in this other connection that all this drama is going on with. It's coming from somebody else that you were sent a message from God in your dream, and it was good news. Like you was really happy in that dream. So this is confirming that it's not somebody at a long distance. So your twin is definitely not somebody at a long distance. So this is uncovering that this is a false twin that you could have possibly had dreams of in the past and false synchronicities. This will be cut out completely. And you may be moving at a long distance with this other person here that you had a dream of. Like if you ever get together, you may decide to move far away by the ocean. This individual may love the water, the ocean. Something about mountains. They may love water. I'm also getting they may love boating activity. Something about boats. They love boating. You and this individual are the same. You may have been guided to be by the water, bro. I'm telling you. By the boats and stuff like that. The universe is trying to give you small signs and details through synchronicities as to say, hey, this is the obvious. You're catching on. And it's like you still didn't get the message until you least expected it. And you were sleeping one night. This could have happened 4 days ago. You could have been sleeping one night and you received some type of dream. You definitely received some type of dream here. And some of you out there could have been by water. Going in a boat. You could have been traveling by boat or going by the water where there's boats. The universe is trying to give you synchronicity as to say that, hey, this person loves boating. They love being on the water. Their family may enjoy boating too. Something about barbecue and stuff like that. That would explain grilling. Fish. What do you do in the water? You fish. And if you put the grilling together, the boats, bro, I'm telling you, that's how you connect the dots. I'm telling you. What you do in water, you fish. This could be like a fishing pole. Even though that's a paddle being used to paddle, you catch fish. You throw your pole in the water, you fish in the water. Somebody sitting out there in the chair by the water. Look, you got water right there again. So some of you could have definitely been being guided to be by water here recently, or being in a boat. And you may find that kind of strange. This may not be at a long distance here. So you are going somewhere by the water that's close by. It's because that river is trying to give you signs here of a boat. That you will be going on a lot of travels in a boat with this individual. You'll be doing a lot of fishing, a lot of activities together with them. Somebody that's more compatible on your level here. And I'm also getting they're very free-spirited too. If this is an air sign, they're going to be very free-spirited too. This is what this individual that has tried to tour with you in the past, that will ghost you and leave you, this is what they taught you to heal. So this wasn't, so this was uncovered through this dream that this was a false twin here. These individuals may have somewhat of eerily similarities in the face, but they're not the same when it comes to their spirit. So I'm definitely getting you'll receive some type of enlightenment on why your crown chakra has been burning. Something about your head has been feeling hot. All to do with your head has been feeling very fiery. And here's a dream giving you a vision here. And I'm also getting a higher power has that dream sacred. It's a sacred dream that has came through to you right here. And I'm also getting, they thought that this person that they was married to may have been their soulmate or twin flame. They may not even know about twin flames, this person. But if they're watching you, then they're going to uncover what a twin flame really is. It's a very intense connection. Intense, I'm talking about intense eye contact. And they may have said something in that dream to you here. There was a dream that literally revealed who you're compatible with here. Somebody that's not at a long distance. So if this other person was at a long distance that you could have had synchronicities of, this was a dream to confirm that that's not your individual. It just so happens they may have shared a lot of similarities through the facial structure. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, something very significant about 1 to 2 years ago. What else is going on with this individual right here? The death card. So this could be a Scorpio. So there's an ending here. There's an ending for a new beginning to arrive. Yeah, there's an ending to a karmic. And you find out, I'm telling you, bro, you may be a Scorpio or a Gemini. You find out the truth that somebody is indeed a karmic and not your real match. That's exactly what this is. So there's definitely a change here. There's a transformation happening. I'm also getting this individual that may be your twin, may be dealing with a Gemini. They may be married to a Gemini, which is another air. Why am I saying another air sign? So this could be an air sign that you may be highly compatible with right here, even though you may be a water sign, you may be a Scorpio, you may be a Gemini. But I'm definitely getting that something is ending right here. I'm also getting that there's an ending with that connection. I don't know when that's going to happen. It's going to be unexpected. That's what I'm hearing. This is something that cannot be predicted, even by astrology or whatever it is. This cannot be predicted through divination because the universe is getting smarter here. That's what I'm getting. Universe is bringing a lot of change and a lot of mystery because they've been paying attention. And it's been paying attention to how people manipulate with magic and stuff like that. This is something that's going to happen very unexpectedly for that person that you meant to be with, that separate from that person, and for you to end up together with this individual. Yeah, the universe ain't playing. This is something about a universal law here, even though I don't have the Wheel of Fortune. There's something very mysterious and strange here that can't even be predicted with astrology or the universe or through tarot. This is telling me just be patient. Just be patient and wait. Not wait on this person, but be patient and wait and just hang on through this transformation, okay? We got the Hangman and we got the Death card. So a lot of you are going through a massive transformation that's bringing in a lot of positive changes here. And it's definitely separating you from somebody that wasn't your match, even though you thought they was a twin. That is separating, okay? And for the last video that I made out there, this is not going to go for everybody because there is a twin out there that you may have that was in another connection, that wasn't doing any manipulation through energetic manipulation. They was just being deceptive. That could be your person. But for some of you out there, this is a different batch of y'all. This is bringing a straight ending to this false flame connection to where you can realign with your real one. That's exactly who you dreamed of, and you was happy in that dream. You didn't feel no manipulation. You could have experienced a lot of smiling going on in that dream because that's the universe's way of delivering you a message as I say that that's your person. That's your person. That's why you've been experiencing that intensity, that burning. You've been experiencing something burning within your head area right here. They feel the same. That's what I'm getting here. So there's definitely some type of massive transformation that's going on. And it's definitely separating from you from somebody that you thought was a twin, but it's actually a karmic here. There's an ending. There's no going back. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, a lot of you has dreamed of something, and this wasn't an illusion. This was the truth. You dreamed of something, and it's brought clarity to you as I say that. Aha. This is what's going on here. You are realizing that that's not your person. That's ending. I'm telling you. This is to realign you with your real person right here. And it's strange how this represents twin flame, right? But you're getting more of a twin vibe from this individual right here. That's the way the universe is confusing these type of energies right here. And there's some type of massive change, a shift here. This is usually the twin flame card. But if you look at these people right here, why are they separated? That don't make any sense. Why are they separated? Even though it's in an upright like that, why are they separated? But you got physical contact right here. And you're much more closer and you're looking at each other in the eyes. This right here don't seem legit at all. This is legit right here. You're looking at each other in each other's eyes like that. I'm telling you. So this is the change that's going on. Damn. Why is the death card here with the lovers reversed? Yep, 8 of Wands reversed here. There's the ending here. And we got the High Priestess wanting to show itself. Look, see that? I seen the top of that, those pillars right there. That's the High Priestess. You intuitively know something. So there's the ending. Okay, so I'm definitely getting with the 8 of Wands reversed here. This is somebody that has cut off communication with you, or you could have blocked each other. You was guided to block each other for a reason here. They could have been doing deceptive things, but there was a reason for that to happen. There's a permanent ending here. There's no going back to the situation. That's what I'm getting. What else is going on? What else is going on here? That's too many cards. What else is going on with the situation? The Magician. Want to come up sideways, but we got the Magician here. And we got the Star reversed. You are somebody that's in your power here. You are somebody that has overpowered somebody, manipulation. Somebody that was very unhealed here. You have definitely stepped in your power, and you will recognize that this individual will never awaken. They're not part of your divine purpose or destiny here. This person was sent to hurt you on purpose, to open your third eye and activate your spiritual awakening in order to align you with your real twin here. And they may have some eerily similarities within their body structure, but they're not the same when it comes to energetic level. You could have experienced this in a dream state. That's how you know. I'm also getting you and this individual may be sharing a dream together when you connect with this person. But I'm definitely getting something that's ending to bring you into your power even more here. I'm also getting you being in your power like this and choosing to stay in your power. You had the power to transform the situation right here. To completely separate yourself fully and to put an end to it. That way you can move on. I keep hearing moving on to bigger and better things here. Somebody that you will have a happy family with. Give us more information. The Four of Cups here, it's like you've been contemplating. So even the universe has literally set you down to look at things from a different perspective too here. Even though you may have been in your head, thought that you were sabotaging a connection, but you really wasn't. Somebody was just going to keep on walking back with third parties here. That's exactly what this was. Somebody was going to keep on tagging third parties along, right along with them, and you thought that you could have sabotaged this by you standing up for yourself. But yet there was a reason why you was always in this negative energy, because you felt this individual's deception. They always wanted to come back, but having some type of tag along right here, and it was going to try to continuously try to play with you. So in reality, you didn't sabotage nothing. You used the weapon of the universe, and you used the weapon in your mind of highly intellectual knowledge here. Intuitive intelligence is what I'm getting to here. It's like you intuitively knew that this individual was coming back with some type of manipulation. This is all about gashes, right? This individual wanted to just gash your head. Keep gashing your head like that. Gashing your mind. This is like a sword going across the brain like that. That's the way I interpret that. Swords don't mix with that, bro. Swords don't mix with the flesh. All it's going to do is gash you open like that. That's gashes with a sword. This is how it's made you feel on a mental level. They wanted to keep, instead of healing, they wanted to keep on hurting. All they kept doing is coming back and hurting. You know how you're supposed to banish a wound? Look how they continuously, boom, there's one. No, I'm not done yet. There's a second. There's a third time's charm. And they got a little bit of right here in the background. Third time's charm because they charmed them. I was about to say something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let me not get my ego, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Third time. I was about to say something. Third time's charm. They might as well cut their hair with that sword, bro. They might as well get themselves a crew cut. Get themselves a mullet, you know what I'm saying? A mullet. Get themselves a mullet, you know what I'm saying? A mullet. They kept coming back with these third parties. I'm not about to get my ego. No, we're not, you know what I'm saying? We're not about to be doing that stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? The spotlight is on. I'm going to use my spotlight. I'm going to shine the light, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the hermit. I'm going to shine the light down. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, well, ooh. Nah, we know what you're doing. Look, yeah, it may be dark. Yeah, we can clearly see. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's time to wake up. That's the way I use my ego in a very creative type of way, by the way. We're going to shine the light down just when they think it's in the dark. All right, no, it ain't in the dark. You got the light on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, getting back to the room. Getting back to the reading. Your intuition shine the light down on because that's God's eye, which will represent the light of the body, right? So what else is going on with the situation? That's a true magician right there. You know what I'm saying? You got to use a candle for something. Now I'm getting that you use the candle to brighten up everything that was done in the dark. And you can also use a candle just when you think that you're running out of options or some type of creativity. I'm getting something about tools here. Just when you think that you're running out of tools or you're not in your power, you have found something, like you pull something out the thin air. Some of you out there may be a real life magician here. Just when things start getting tough and very brutal for you, it's like you know how to combat. I'm getting a martial artist. You're a spiritual martial artist. You know how to combat these type of attacks. And you definitely know how to beat people like this at their own game and have them sabotage themselves here. That's what I'm getting. It's like you take, it's like the minute they try to pull this type of mind game attack on you with the weapon on you, it's like you take it away and beat them in their own head with it. You know what I'm saying? And it makes them feel played and irritated. It makes them feel frustrated. Like, bro, how the hell you gonna pull somebody get beat upside the head? You know what I'm saying? Beat them in the head with their own weapon. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody snatched something from them like that. And you never see somebody holding a sword like that, right? You never see somebody holding two swords like this at one time. And you got two on the ground right here. But I'm definitely getting something about my creativity. It's starting to spark off. But I'm definitely getting, you are somebody just when you think that you don't have any power or you may be feeling mentally fatigued, you got that little ounce of willpower right here. And it's like, damn, how are they continuously doing that? Because you're a magician. You're a magician. See, the magician wanted to get away. And it's still landing up in an upright position like this. The magician wanted to get away. And that's a sign right there that you slipped out. Like this individual thought that they had a grip on you. See how the magician got away from me like that? So you were somebody that got away. That's how I'm interpret that. You were somebody that has outsmarted these individuals. This individual's traps right here. Because they try to set trap. Every time they would try to come back to you, they came back with some type of mind game, but yet you already knew it because you was 500,000 steps ahead of them with your psychological level of intelligence and intuitive intelligence. And just when you thought that you was mentally drained, you're like, man, hold on. Boom! And you whip it out the midair like that. I'm telling you. You pull something out the thin air like that, and I'm getting that you could have, this is an analogy. If you don't have anything to light a fire with, right? You can easily pull out a candle and use that. And you got all the material right here to warm yourself up. You got material right here. All you got to do is reach up, pull that down, and you can light that with that candle fire. If you're looking for some heat, just when you think that you're cold, and you may be looking forward, it's the things that's around you. So you're hyper vigilant around your surroundings. You know how to tune in to use what's in your surroundings right here to combat those type of energies because you connected to air, earth, where's that wand? Fire and water. Earth, air, fire, and water. We got earth, air, fire with the candle, and water. This magician ain't somebody to play around with, bro. I'll tell you that much. Some of you out there are real life magicians. You don't. It's like if you make something disappear, it's not an illusion. Man, this is you kind of scare people. That's what I'm getting. You kind of scare people. Like you seen how the intensity felt when I held this magician. I was looking at him and I had to put him down. There's a lot of intensity coming from a magician here. You could be a Virgo or Gemini. Don't have to be a Scorpio or Gemini. There's a lot of major arcanas here. There's definitely a Gemini, a Scorpio, or a Virgo that you don't want to mess with, bro. This individual got beat to the extreme here. Somebody ought to feel played and embarrassed. Like they thought they could literally do all this, and yet the magician was the one putting an illusionist in their own illusions with an illusion of what they thought was reality. Damn! Oh, you! Ooh! Ooh, that's the sting! Ooh, I'm getting a Scorpio stung the fuck out of somebody! Ooh! Ooh! Woo! Ooh! That would explain the fire into somebody's ass. I'm like, ooh, no, this don't feel comfortable. Or this could be a Gemini, or this could be a Virgo that could have did that, okay? But I'm definitely getting sting. Somebody, ooh, there's a Scorpio out there that executed their stinger to the extremes here. Just by this. Ooh, woo! Scorpio stung somebody, boy. Could be a Virgo too, a Gemini. That's the major arcanas I have here. You don't have to be a Scorpio to be creative. You could be a Virgo, you could be a Gemini. That's the 3 zodiac signs I have here. Scorpio, Gemini, and Virgo here. Virgos are analyzers. And come to think about it, since we got the lovers here, I'm going to give a little thing that people may not know out there. I really don't know if this is true, but I did hear something about Virgo and Scorpio being twins before Libra came in between the two of them. That's why Scorpio and Virgo could get along with each other. I get along fine with Virgos. I actually love Virgos. My mama was, you know what I'm saying? Mama. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so whoever this Virgo or Scorpio is right here could be a Gemini too that could have did this. You pulled something that's not even labeled smooth. Like this don't even have a definition for the type of trickery that you used upon this individual that tried to trick you and try to manipulate you with some type of illusions because they didn't even have the skill enough to even touch you in the mind or on an energetic level. But before it even came to you getting things that was you time traveled and got all the information long before they even came back and tried to play you. Ooh, damn. Damn. Ooh. Ooh. Boy, they out there praying. Look. They out there praying. Look, you got people praying. Oh shit, everybody's in despair. Look at that shit. You got everybody. Oh yeah, let's just sit here. Let's just pray about this. This shit is scary. You know what I'm saying? You got people sitting up out there praying. You know what I'm saying? You got people out there praying, bro. Oh. You done woke everybody up. Look at that shit. Look, you got the sun coming up and everything. You know how to manifest even when it's dark. You know how Zelda. I'm getting Zelda. That's what that is, man. Come on, tap into my creativity. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Holy Spirit. You ever play? You ever played the game Legends of Zelda when he played the song, the sun song, how he raised the sun up? It goes, there's a lullaby that he played. And he did it on his flute like that. The ocarina or whatever it is. He played something on there. Link, I think it's Link. Not Luke, I think it's Link. He played it on there on the flute. It was a sun song. And he could make the sun come up. Whatever tune, bro. Ooh. And this is reminding me of Zelda. Because Zelda, in the game Zelda, they had a horse. That was Link on the horse. You know what I'm saying? And then we had, that's the sun. And they had water in that game. I'm interpreting this as something similar to Zelda. And Zelda's magical. Well, not Zelda, but Link. With the green. Link is magic. Like, you know how many charges that sword like that? Like that. How he does like that. I suck at doing reenactments, but y'all get what I'm saying. How he charge up and it'll go like that. Then you sling the sword, and it makes that wind thing. It's like a blue, orangish color. That's magic that he used. How he can hover over water, like, and it'll drop like that. You remember how he used those bow and arrows for Ganon? Whenever he was battling Ganon like that, you had to first. Whenever Ganon would pick up those fireballs, okay, he'd pick up those fireballs and chunk fireballs like that, and Link will pull a sword out and hit that fireball back, and he'll turn his cape like that. He'll go back, he'll hit it with a sword again, and he'll turn his cape like that. This is some type of boss. You pulled some type of boss move here, defeated the boss here. Somebody that thought they was a master magician or whoever this is. But I'm definitely getting that, man, it's some high vibrational energy. I like this. But anyways, you notice how whenever Ganon was sitting there and he was striking those it was lightning balls like that. That's what I'm going to consider that. It was lightning balls. They would throw it like that. He'll go like that with the lightning strike, and he'll throw that lightning ball like that. And then Link will come back and hit it with a sword like that, like boom, and hit it back like that. He'll turn his cape around and you'll hit it back. You'll go back and forth a couple of times until it hits him, and they'll paralyze him. And Link will pull his bow and arrow out. His bow, I'm talking too fast. He will pull his bow and arrow out like that, and it'll be like a lightning, like a yellowish color to it, like that. And that's what would bring him down. And you hover over the thing like that. You go up to him. And you hit him. Get him. And they'll get up and do the same thing until you do that a couple times. And then it's like, it's over. And the whole castle just starts. And Zelda comes down from that thing like that. And Zelda has those powers. That's his twin. Because they both have magic. This is giving me the vibes of Zelda. I know that this is, it sounds kind of fiction, but it's really not, bro. Like, this is a situation that's really happened here on a spiritual level. You know what I'm saying? This is all, I'm loving this read, bro. I'm loving this read. Very creative with it, too. Like, it's how I explain things and how I bring the situation to life. If you have ever played Legends of Zelda, okay, or Zelda Ocarina of Time, if you ever played that, I think that's how you say that, Ocarina. It's Ocarina, Ocarina. If you have ever played the game Zelda, and everything that I just explained in this message, what was going on here, and you go back and you play that game, and Zelda had the powers to lift those iron bars. Like, whenever they would come up, whenever they was running down that castle like that, right? She was sitting there, she was like that. She would lift the bars like that. And Link just sat back and chilled, like, nah, baby, you got that. Because he already did the fighting. But she had those type of powers to just, like that, telekinesis. And those bars would come up like that. Like it'll show like a purplish look to it. And they'll telling you. Because Link couldn't do it. Link couldn't do it. He only had a certain power. And I'm getting that his power saved Zelda. And Zelda was going to save him. You know? Hold on. But yeah, if you ever pay attention to Zelda, he saved Zelda. Because of all the things that he did. Okay? And then we kept pulling the Four of Wands, right? I'm going to show y'all what the Four of Wands is. Because in the game Zelda, they have a castle. Bro, this is some synchronicities that's catching somebody's third eye mysteriously here. Look at this. Then wasn't we pulling that recently? That castle looks like Zelda. And it got the bridge right there. That bridge that comes out like that, and then you go in that castle and they dance. They all dancing around. It goes dun, 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 that song, and you could go in and do activities like throwing stuff like that. You could go in that castle. Damn, bro, this is like a real life Zelda. This is what I'm getting. Like, this is a real life Zelda. This is what I'm getting. And the situations that he went through, and until he reached that point to where he can open that stone, it was a temple of time. He had to have a certain type of knowledge or whatever. I forgot how he opened that wall. There was a wall. And if you look above that wall, it's the third eye up there. Bro, I'm telling you. If you ever pay attention to the game Zelda, the third eye is in there. The Temple of Time, bro, that's the third eye right there. The triangle. And they got that eye in it. But if you really look at the top of that wall like that, when that wall comes up, when he plays that song, Temple of Time, it's like it unlocks. And the whole wall just comes up like that. It lifts up. And he goes in there and they got a sword in there. That's when he transforms. And he gets that bigger sword and his voice changes. Some of you guys Zelda abilities. That's how I'm gonna label this. Well, Link, but the game Zelda, you got Link abilities here. If you're feminine, you got Zelda abilities. I'm getting strong Zelda vibes, man. I'm telling y'all. And if you really look at that game and everything that I explained here, they got horses in there. They got rivers. They got castles. And they got the soldiers. They do got the soldiers that look like that. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? They got soldiers that walk around like that. I'm telling you. I like how I'm getting excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to cut my damn Nintendo 64 on and play me some Zelda and put a live stream on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely getting that. They had these people that walked around in there in the game. They did. I'm telling you. It's the soldiers. They walked around with this down over their face, though. That was down. And they walked around. They would sit there like that. And if you got close enough to them, they'll throw you out. But you had to sneak around them. You had to sneak around those soldiers. Right here. I got the game Zelda on Nintendo 64. I can plug it up and show y'all. I'm going to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. I used to be a gamer whenever I was a kid. You know, I wasn't a big time gamer, but whenever I get off of school at elementary, I play my game. That's the game I grew up on, Zelda and 007 GoldenEye. That's another kick-ass game right there. That was my Black Ops. Back in the day, that was the Black Ops I played. 007 GoldenEye. Oh, yeah. James Bond. My favorite mission on there was Frigid. I loved Frigid. I like Cradle mission. I remember all the missions on there. They had the toughest mission I want to say was Cradle. Depending on what type of level you played it on. If you played it on 00 Agent or something like that, it gets harder and harder. You have to complete it with all the 3 check marks like that. They got Secret Agent, 00 Agent, etc. There was another mission that was hard. No, I think it was Egypt. No, it's Egypt. Egyptian. It was Egyptian, the level Egyptian. They had the Aztec, I want to say, and then they had Egyptian right after that. That was for GoldenEye. And then they had that game Zelda. That's what I grew up on. That's how I remember it so well. And when you start out with Link, he's a little kid. And you don't have nothing. He started out laying on his bed. And you had to climb out that treehouse like that and go down. and you had to crawl and go to an oak tree and fight these spider looking thingies, and then you had to fight this one-eyed monster, and you had to defeat him. And yet that man that tried to guard that tunnel thing, he would stay on the side of where you could go through that tunnel and cross across that swing bridge and go to the castle. I'm telling you, man. I used to play that all the time. And whenever you're an adult, you could get his horse. He has his horse. It's called Sarah Song or something like that. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. I remember the song, bro. I'm telling you. This individual may like horses too, is what I'm getting. They may have a fascination with horses. Bro, that's crazy as hell how a tarot reading can bring about the energy of Zelda, a video game, out of tarot cards. That's how you know that you're intuitive, bro. It's all how you read into the energy and how the situation is occurring. And you go back and you really look at the game or what you did on the game, which is a virtual world. But yet, this is what's been happening in reality. This is what's happened with some of y'all situation. And this is going to bring about a great beginning, new beginnings for you. Because you see that sun that's coming out? Right here. And the horse song was da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. And then that horse would come running and galloping. You know? That horse would come running and galloping. And then during the nighttime, whenever you be walking on the ground, like whenever it goes like that, you hear that sound. I don't know what the hell that was, but it just sounds funny as hell. Right before that sun goes down and the moon comes out, it's like a like that. And you got these little skeletons. Like you got the skeletons that's come out the ground. And whenever you defeat those skeletons, you get those rubies. That's what it was, rubies. This is giving me the vibes of Link. And you got somebody dressed in green right here with a sword. So some of you out there have definitely went through a situation of, it's like you're in your power. And the only thing that I can simulate this message to is the Zelda Ocarina of Time. If y'all want to watch the game on YouTube, you could go watch it. Or I may broadcast it live on a live stream and play my Nintendo 64 just to show y'all. You know? And a white horse is very rare. That's a symbol of good luck, symbolism of good luck. And you got the sun. A lot of you out there are headed towards a brand new beginning. And this situation is over with. That's what I'm getting here. And I'm going to leave it on that note. I'm going to leave the rest of mystery. Because there was way too much that was already created of mystery already. I'm going to just leave it on that note. Y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. If you want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. And I will see y'all some other time. Peace.